Good afternoon out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, guys, before I get into the goodies for this upcoming week of the NFL, let me get into my positive word. And my positive word for today is plan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, anything you do in life requires a plan. You have to write down what you're going to do and execute it every day. Because when you develop a plan, it now puts the onus on you to get up off your butt and make it happen. You can't achieve anything in life without a plan, guys. So like tomorrow, you say, all right, man, I want to get back in shape. And if you just say that, there's no pressure on you to do anything. But if you write down, okay, tomorrow I'm doing 10 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, and I'm going to run a quarter mile. Now, you got to check with yourself to see if you did these things. So, guys, make sure you plan and then execute your plan, and you will become successful. Mark my words. All right, I'm going to leave it there with plan, guys. All right, so last week in the NFL, we had a lot of topsy-turvy type stuff. Guys who weren't your original guys who you thought would balled out. Guys who you thought would ball out, tanked, i.e. Tom Brady, tanked. Alex Smith was the best quarterback of the week. He might end up being the best quarterback of the season. Who knows? Chiefs might be the best team in the AFC. Who knows? Ravens shut the Bengals out. The Jaguars defense was mighty impressive. So was the Rams defense. And actually the Rams quarterback was impressive. And guys who I really thought was going to ball out. Well, remember I told you Le'Veon Bell had 3 practices, so I didn't think he would ball out. So, yes, that's what happened with that. To me, the best receiver last week was Stephon Diggs. And I don't think this is an anomaly. This guy runs his routes crisp. I think Minnesota is going to be an explosive offense this week. And my upset pick of the week is I think they're going to go into Pittsburgh and win. And if they don't win, they're going to keep it close. But I think if the offensive line holds up, because Ben Roethlisberger, he's looking like he's nearing the end. And Antonio Brown is not nearing the end. He's the best receiver, hands down. But Minnesota is going to give them some fits. All right, guys, so I'm going to get into my 4 horsemen. This week, I'm going to give you quarterback Aaron Rodgers. And this is strictly a gut play, guys. Aaron Rodgers is a guy who any true person who believes they're great at what they do, they remember a butt kicking. And Atlanta spanked this team. I mean, they spanked the Packers last year. Aaron Rodgers is going to go in there with a motivated revenge factor on his mind. And he's one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. I think he has a big day, a huge day. All right, I'm going to give you running back Fournette from Jacksonville. And the reason why I'm going to give you this guy, because it seems as though Jacksonville is going to give him 20 to 25 carries. He gets all the goal line carries. And Jacksonville's defense is opportunistic. So I can see them getting a turnover or something in their own red zone and Fournette getting a sneaky touchdown around the goal line. So that's why I'm giving you Fournette. Next, I'm going to give you wide receiver Crabtree. If you watched the Jets last week, they can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. You're going into Oakland. These guys travel from East Coast to the West Coast. I think the Jets is playing for the #1 pick in the draft. I think that Carr has a big day as well against the Jets. I think Crabtree gets a touchdown because that team, they alternate back and forth. You know, Crabtree 1 week, the other guy the next week, and then the other guy, Seth, he actually gets in the party as well. Next, I'm gonna give you the Arizona Cardinals defense. I look at the Indianapolis Colts. Without Andrew Luck, they are absolutely abysmal. And I'm just talking about by NFL standards. You take these guys and put them on a college team, they would light it up. But by NFL standards, I think they have the worst team in the NFL. I think they have the worst quarterback in Scott Tolzien. He is absolutely terrible by NFL standards, not by general standards. So Arizona defense. All right, guys, someone asked me a question. How do I feel about road versus home quarterbacks? Well, I like quarterbacks on the road if they have to have 2 solid receivers and a speedy, guy that can get open in the slot. That's why I picked Aaron Rodgers, because his receiving core, I don't care. If they can put up numbers against Seattle, what do you think they're gonna do against Atlanta? Atlanta is not that great against the pass. So Aaron Rodgers might throw for 350 and 3. Aaron Rodgers might give you 300 yards in the first half going up against Atlanta. So I like road. I only like road quarterbacks if I think they're going to lose, because then that means they're going to have to pass. We're playing fantasy, guys. We're not playing real football. You want a guy that's going to get numbers. So I like the teams that I think that's going to be losing because they're going to be forced to throw the ball. All right, so guys, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you like what I did. Don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. All right, guys, I love you guys. And if you need any assistance with your NFL lineups, hit me. It's week 2. This is when the cream is going to start rising. And check out the website, VonTheStatman.com. Again, that's VonTheStatman.com. Love y'all.